Boom! Back at it again with another stream. Gonna check the options here, guys. Just bear with me for a second. Just making sure everything is all good to go. Systems all up and running. All green lights on. Alright, all cool. So, yo guys, how's it going? It's Cursed Crocodile here. Back today. Well, not back, but here today with some gameplay or potentially a future series of one of my favourite games of all time, and that is Borderlands pre-sequel, if you want to count it. But if you guys are excited for me playing one of my favourite games of all time, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe around if you're new to the channel, because we play games and have fun. And if there's any other games you want me to play on PlayStation 4, make sure you let me know in the comment section below what other games you want me to play. So, Borderlands is a fantastic game. I am a huge fan of it. I cannot wait for the brand new one. Bear with me for a second. Alfie! Alf, come here. Wherever. My dog is just walking around by myself today, but today we're going to be doing some legendary farming. Maybe online with some other people. Might get some other friends in the future. But as always, I want to thank you all so much for the support on my streams and game clips recently. It's been absolutely amazing. Make sure you let me know, like I said, if there's any other games you want me to play on the channel. And as always, make sure you let me know if there's anything you want me to do on Borderlands 2 or Borderlands pre-sequel. So, even if that includes playing the DLCs, because I haven't played many of the Borderlands 2 DLCs. I played 1 or 2 of them. I played 2 or 3 of them, and the other ones I haven't played either because they were brand new and they didn't have the game. So, as always, I just want to thank you so much for the support, the likes, shares, comments, favourites, anything like that has been greatly appreciated. So thank you all so much for your incredible support. It's been absolutely crazy. And if you do go ahead and hit the dislike button, make sure you let me know why in the comment section below, and let me know how I can improve these streams for your entertainment and viewing purposes. So, let's just jump straight into this. I'm going to play some single. My game is open to the public, so if anyone wants to join, online public. Let's change my session here. And then that is online public. So if anyone does want to join my game, random people online right now, come join. I don't really bother. So, right now we are going to go to the badass crater of badassitude. But yeah, if there's any other weapons on this game that I might leave out eventually, I might get round to doing them. Make sure you let me know what weapons you want me to try and showcase. So, bit of a
Listen carefully,
here.
mouth breathers of the world. This is Patricia Tanis, and I have found another vault. As you may know, the opening of the first vault 5 years ago triggered a chain reaction that revealed more
Boring! You don't want to hear about that, Vault Hunter! You want to hear about loot and packs and explosions! I'm Torg, and I'm here to ask you one question, and one question only. Explosions?
Get off this echo frequency, you protein-guzzling buffoon! I'm trying to convey...
That sentence had too many syllables! Apologize!
As I was saying, I've discovered that this new vault is buried in the center of a large crater, and will only open, and I quote, once the champion of Pandora feeds it the blood of the ultimate coward.
We at the Torg Corporation sincerely believe this is fucking awesome! It's so awesome that we're gonna set up a tournament to find us #1 badass. If you want in, come to where the vault is buried. In the badass crater of badassitude!
That's not what the area is called!
Okay, so this is one of the DLCs I was talking about. If you guys do want me to play this DLC, because believe it or not, I haven't actually played it at all, make sure you let me know, because I have got the DLCs, or I've got all the DLCs on Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel unlocked. So if you guys ever want to see some, well, maybe a stream or series, or just mucking around on it, or even doing a full-on series, like I said, on just, you know, just doing something cool, because this is amazing, the DLC. So if you guys do want me to play DLCs from start to finish, they don't normally take too long. I'm not too sure on how they actually take. I know a couple of them take longer than others, but that's not why we're here today. We're going to go to Claptrap's place. I'm going to Claptrap's place. I think we're in a different... Yeah, okay, so we are in a different little mode right now. It's like 3 or 4 modes that you can do. There's normal mode, True Halt Hunter mode, Ultimate True Halt Hunter mode, and then OP8 mode or whatever like that. So we're just going to go on to Ultimate Valhalla. So I have all the locations, well, as many as locations I have unlocked, so I can go around and show you guys where to get some good weapons, well, legendary. So if you guys do play Borderlands, make sure you let me know. Let me know what characters you are. Let me know if there's any characters you don't like playing as. As you can see, I'm playing as Axton, the Commando. If you guys don't know, there is other characters, like I said. There's Axton, there's Assassin called Zero, there's Maya called the Siren, there's Salvador called Gunzerker, there's Gage, Necromancer, and there's Krieg called, well, he's a Psycho. So there's a lot of characters here. If you guys ever want me to play as any of these, as you can see, I'm already a Commando. So Assassin, Siren, Gunzerker, Necromancer, or Psycho. If you guys want me to play as them, let me know. And I'll be definitely sure to get around to playing as them. So, yeah, we're going to go into True, I think that's the same mode right now. So we're just to be safe, we're going to go into True Vault Hunter mode. And we're going to go to Windshield Race. So, yeah, today, like I said, I'm going to go around and show you guys, all you Borderlands fans out there, if there's any specific weapons or anything like that. Any of these weapons basically. So first weapon of the day is going to be the Vengeful Infinity. In my case it is the Vengeful Infinity. In your case it might be a completely different version of the gun. As you can see, the Infinity is a bit of a weird looking pistol. It is a machine pistol. You can just hold it down, and you're probably wondering, why is it called Infinity? What does that mean? And why does it have a number 8 on the side? And obviously Infinity normally means something along the lines of not running out. So this gun can be well, picked up in different variants: electric, explosion, fire, corrosive, slag, all different variants. But yeah, this weapon is not too hard to get. As far as I know, you have to go to Sanctuary, which we're going to do now, which is probably at the top. It was past, yeah, it's probably at the top here. Let me just quick go up. There we go. Sanctuary. So let's go to Sanctuary first, and this is how you get the Infinity Pistol. Like I said, you can, if you're not happy with the Infinity Pistol version you got or variant you got, you can always keep doing this, keep grinding, keep farming, in other words, to try and get the perfect one for you. So this is how you do it. You come to Sanctuary. You can get this pretty early on, so basically as soon as you get to Sanctuary the first time, you can come to Dr. Zed's clinic. Let me just show you on the map here to show you where I am. Here's the town centre. You spawn here, you literally go around this gigantic pillar, and you should see this big red sign here with 24/7 clinic. 24/7 clinic. And you walk in, you just simply talk to Dr. Zed, and ooh.
I found this out in the wastes. Thought a fellow vault hunter could get some use out of it.
1 second, guys. I want to talk to this guy. Thank you.
Sorry, I got no.
So this guy here is,
later,
believe it or not, this is actually really lucky. This guy here is based off of a real person, I believe. I'm not too sure who it is, so I apologise if I am a little bit
disrespectful. If you see me in town later, hit me
up.
I might have something else for you.
This guy spawns around Sanctuary, and he can give you some exclusive weapons which you can do. So here is Dr. Zed. And all you've got to do, he should have a quest called, it should be, let me have a look here, let me go all the way down. It should be called Doctors, no, not that one. Name gone, the man who'll be back, best meaning ever, medical mystery. Civilians are shown, but doctors are clear, unexplainable wounds. Yes, okay, so this is the quest that you can get from Dr. Zed in order to get the Infinity Pistol. This is one of the ways how you can get the Infinity Pistol. I know there's other ways how you can get them, but this is the main way how I got my Infinity Pistol. So basically, you come into Sanctuary, you go to Dr. Zed, and he should have a quest called Medical Mystery. Find a mysterious weapon for Zed. Some civilians from Three Horns Valley have been showing up at Dr. Zed's clinic with unexplainable wounds. Bullet wounds without bullets, burnt marks without charring. He'd like you to head to Three Horns Valley and get your hands on whatever's causing these injuries. As you can see, you can obviously get XP and rewards from doing it and stuff like that. So we are going to go to the first legendary spot for you lovely, lovely people out there. As you can see, the Infinity Pistol never runs out of ammo. It never runs out, and which is pretty cool. You can actually as you can see, it's actually doing the number 8 when you aim in, but that's something, that's a little cool thing there. But, like I said, the Infinity Pistol, no matter what version you have, no matter what variant you have, no matter what prefix you have, that's the word I was looking for, you can literally just shoot forever. So, this is one of the main weapons that people normally have a problem with. So, we're going to Three Horns Valley here. This is normally unlocked a little bit later on in the game. But you can still come here. It doesn't really require any level requirements or anything like that. There's nothing like that in Borderlands. All you have to do is you should spawn right here if you have been here before. If not, you should spawn somewhere slightly different. But make sure you look out for this gigantic happy pig kind of looking thing here. There should be a couple of enemies here and there. There is one way how to get up this bit here, which is where you're going to be going. This little hut right here is actually where you're going to go. You can actually use this geyser, but that is not how I go up there because it is a little bit difficult to try and get up there. So what I'm going to try and do is try and show you a little bit of a maybe quicker way on how to do this. One way what I like to do, I'm powered, okay. One way I like to fast travel to this location is not necessarily from this location actually. I actually like to, let me just show you guys, oh god. I like to go around to this part right here. There's actually two separate entrances on the left-hand side and the right-hand side of this little cave bit. Just get rid of all these enemies here. They're nothing. They're nothing to anything. As you can see, I'm just killing them all in one hit. So we're just going to keep farming this. This guy, Doc Mercy, is the guy you're looking for. He's very, very big. Looks like one of those nomad pyro pig kind of guys.
I got some for everybody.
What you want to do is maybe kill these enemies here. Like I said, you can aim, you can shoot as much as you want in this, and if I'm only do a spike shield, fair enough. Obviously, this is where I like to come in, so it makes it a lot easier. I'm right next to the entrance, and if I ever want to go somewhere, there's a vehicle spot right there. So what you want to do is you want to go to Three Horns Divide. And then, I don't know why I'll show you guys the location. Three Horns Divide, you want to go to Three Horns Divide. And then, you should spawn, well, end up right here in the map. Or Three Horns Divide. It should be all the way on the left-hand side of the map. Pretty much the furthest point nearly to the left-hand side. It's not this one here. It's this one here. This little location right here. So, all you want to do is wait a couple of seconds. Go back in. So, what that does, it allows you to spawn here every single time you save, exit, save, exit, save, exit. Even if, I mean, you guys could get lucky. It normally takes, it could take one try to get the weapon. If it's not the weapon you don't want, or if it's just not the weapon you want in general. You just keep skipping. Well, you keep farming until you get the weapon you want. So basically, you are now going to spawn in this spot right here all the time, every time, and I'll show you guys on the location right here. So wait a minute, the Three Horns Divide is down here. Just make sure you see this gigantic hole gap right here, and these all little branches. Nice, it's like this little cave bit right here. And obviously, what you want to do is obviously what the save and exit does. It allows every single enemy you've killed to respawn, even bosses, even the miniature bosses, which is Doc Mercy, which I'm going to be showing you now. And as you can see, it's not that much of a missable location. It's pretty run down. It's called Shock Fossil Cavern. Didn't actually know that. And then all you have to do is come down here. Earlier on, he's pretty difficult. Obviously, he's a little bit more further in the game you get. Obviously, the higher the game mode, the more difficult it is going to be to take down. But you should be fine if you've got your there he is, there's Doc Mercy. You should be fine if you've got your skill tree, which is all these for your specific skills for your characters upgraded and stuff like that, which you can do by leveling up, if you guys didn't know. So all you have to do is check out for this guy, kill all these little goons, all of his little people. As you can see, he's going to try and shoot me. It's literally doing no damage. He's a big guy. He's got some sort of weird pistol gun on him with like energy shooting out of it. He's got a gigantic shield, can't really miss him. All you have to do, shoot him once or twice. And as you can see, he didn't drop the weapon, but that's what you keep doing. And then you save and quit. And then you go back in and you do it again. You save and quit, do it again, save and quit, do it again. So that is the Infinity Pistol for you guys. Hopefully I explained that a little bit better than it sounded. Hopefully you guys can follow off that if you guys do want to get yourself a infinity pistol. So I can't do this live. I can't just sit here grind until I actually have footage of me getting a weapon. I have got the weapon before, so we're gonna jump straight back in again, and obviously you go back in. I'll just show you once more, just in case if you guys didn't catch that, and that's gonna be an infinity pistol. So let's just shoot all these enemies. You don't flip the enemies. I can't bother with them. This sniper here is actually one of the rarest guns in the game, but I won't be explaining that for a long time. Oh, way stupid thing. Look, you're literally embarrassing yourself. My weapon is way stronger than you. Alright, so obviously you come through here. Like I said, when you save and quit, you should spawn in that location down there near the vehicle every single time, no matter what. And if you guys don't know where that location is, allow me just to show you once more. It is on this part of the map, right here. Should be like a catch a ride right next to it. So just in case we don't know. So we're just going to go through all these enemies there. Like I said, this shouldn't be too hard for you all round. Obviously, the more you do it, the more better you might. Well, the more experience you get. Take you off! Obviously, they can drop weapons as well. As you can see, he's got a different weapon now. And obviously, again, he didn't drop weapon. Like I said, it can take several tries. It can take one try. It can take a couple of tries. It doesn't. It just varies. For me, it didn't take too long. It took me like 8 or 9 tries. Which, to be fair, if you probably think about it, it's not actually that difficult. It's not actually that hard or long. Because you've got good weapons. You literally just run through it like I've done just there. And so what we're going to do now, we're going to go over to a fast travel station, and we're going to go to the second location, which I've recently been to, or the other day I was recently farming, and I finally got the weapon. Just took forever to do, and basically it is, you want to head towards the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, which looks like this. So basically this place doesn't unlock until a fair amount into the game. Is after the part where Sanctuary gets flown up into the sky, like that Sanctuary there. As soon as you get to this bit, it shouldn't be too long until you come here. And obviously what you want to do, this place is really big, and I'm going to explain to you guys how you can make it 10 times easier. You can cut through all of this right here, all these enemies, all these time things. Doing this normally, you guys do not have this extra little boost. Can around 8-9 minutes, depending on how quickly you can obviously run the enemies. This is actually a pretty good idea. Make sure you shoot these like little sack things. In this place also there is another great, one of the fantastic ways of getting these little loot midgets. I will be explaining who they are, what they do after this, considering we're in the same place as where you can farm the loot midgets, so I might as well explain it at the same time. But what you want to be doing is just follow this waterfall, this flapping river, all the way down here, just kill the enemies, kill them if you want, get some XP. They might be a little bit difficult, so just do that, and you should be able to go past them quite easily. We're just going to go through here and skin them. You know, don't mind me guys, once again, yeah, whatever. So what you want to do here, this is the little save point. As you can see, we've only just cut that bit there, and you want to be making your way towards the natural selection annex. That's right, guys, you want to be making your way towards there. All you have to do is just run through all of this, and you should eventually get there. I will show you guys, obviously, what you will what you're going to have to be looking for to try and get these legendary weapons I'm talking about. This bit here is a little bit annoying. Just kill the enemies with your abilities, with your weapons. Believe it or not, you can actually try and kill these enemies, because the other day on one of my game clips I managed to kill one of these normal soldiers right here, like this guy. He killed him and he dropped a legendary the Sham shield. So the Sham is one of the best shields in the game. You can actually gain ammo when enemies shoot you. It's actually a fantastic way of getting it. So you never know, you might as well kill these guys just in case if the lock is on your side. Kill these little drones, they're really annoying. They won't do much damage if you've got a good shield. Like I said, this game, well, this doesn't actually unlock until later on in the game. So I'm going to turn this down here. So up to the point in this part of the game, you should have some pretty decent gear. You should be fine. You should be obviously, it also depends on what mode you're on as well. Obviously, True Vault Hunter, Mega Vault Hunter, normal mode, stuff like that. So it kind of depends. Obviously, you can spawn at the same. Let me just spawn my central guns and let them take care of it. Obviously, what you want to do here, let me just get up the map once more. You just want to run through this bit here. Then this bit here is a huge open grass plain area which you want to run through. Which is this little bit here that I'm going to show you. You just want to run through this little bridge. It should be like this closed off bridge part right here. And you should say the wildlife location up here in a specimen. So you want to go past this little bit here. Should be a little barrel here. And all these weird broken fences and stuff. So you just want to run across here. And all you have to do is jump down here to the left. You don't want to jump down to the right. I mean, you can do that. I mean, you can just jump down to the right, and it'll still take you the same way which you was going to on your campaign anyway. So just want to kill these skags. There's normally quite a few times there's a badass skag that spawns here, so that might cause a little bit of trouble for you guys. And yeah, to kill these guys, not that much of a big deal. So what you want to do here, you want to try and run over to this bit right here, and all you have to do, guys, is just simply kill all these little dudes. It's really annoying. There's some pretty good loot sometimes. The other day I managed to open this and I got my first Seraph weapon in that yellow chest thing right there. And obviously opening up these little loot boxes and stuff, there is a pretty good chance of you finding a loot midget, which could be pretty handy. It'll be an extra bonus. So this is the part where we're going to be farming. So this bit here is pretty much welcome to the stream. I'm actually streaming right now on my YouTube channel. Yeah, this part here is pretty much, well, you can't really miss it really. But like I said, you start from all the way up there, you want to run all the way down here, and then eventually you'll get to this gigantic open area with all these enemies. And there is one of our enemies over there. His name is Pomone. The other one is Tumba. And obviously you guys might recognise those names. They are from, well, it is a Lion King Easter egg. So what you want to do is just kill these guys. And obviously he did drop the weapon, but they both, Tumba and Pomone, both drop a specific weapon for themselves. I know Tumba drops shotgun and Pomone drops the... Here's Tumba. He looks like every other skag, but he does shoot out a projectile that no other skag can actually shoot out. So he's actually pretty standing out from the crowd, so it shouldn't be too hard to spot him. You just want to go ahead and kill him. And obviously you can see there, he did not unfortunately drop the weapon you'll be looking for. It is called the Conference Call. It's actually a pretty good shotgun. I don't think I've got it on me, which is kind of annoying. But obviously what I'm going to be doing is trying to explain how you can make this. You can run through all these enemies without running through them. It's a lot easier doing this method. Don't worry, I will be explaining how to unlock this, just in case if you guys are looking on how to do this. So once you get to this point here and you run through all these enemies, obviously like I said, I'll show you the map one more time. You're just going to start here and run through all the way down. Keep following the path basically until you get to this little point here. You should see this like little circle area right up here, and if that circle area is over this way. Let me just kill the enemy. Let me just put that down. I've got my friend here, he's actually killed my name. So we're going to actually, this is the part here. So this is the natural selection annex. Basically what you guys want to do is if you pre-ordered the game, you should unlock this, and if you didn't pre-order the game but you don't have this unlocked and one of your friends have it unlocked, you can actually go inside there and it should open up for you permanently. And obviously what you're going to do, you want to run into here, you want to fast travel. Hopefully you guys can understand what I'm saying. Natural selection annex, you should go into this and then should go straight back to where you came from. Obviously save and exit again, save and exit, save and exit, save and exit. And it should look like this. There should be a guy in like this little bit right here. There's some vending machines here, and it's just like an arena or something like that. So we're actually going to go to back to the Wildlife Exploitation Reserve. He's actually in the menu right now. We're going to go back here, and obviously what this does in the last the last showcase of the weapon that we did. For the Infinity Pistol in Three Horns Valley, this allows you to spawn here permanently. You don't have to run through all the enemies again. I mean, sometimes running through the enemies can be good because you could probably get maybe a loot midget here or there, but I wouldn't bet on it. So what you're going to have to do now is basically it is now saved here permanently. And as you can see, they're not here, so obviously we literally just killed them. So what you're going to have to do is save and exit. And to get these two weapons, the conference call and the... I forgot what the other one is. I noticed Pomone doesn't drop a weapon, but Timber drops the conference call shotgun, which is actually a pretty good shotgun. I don't actually have it on me to showcase, unfortunately. I will try and do a separate video for it in the future, if you guys do want me to do that. Anyway, so what we're going to do now is going to go straight back into the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. Like I said, if you guys don't have the Natural Selection Annex unlocked, which is this location right here, at this point in the map. Like I said, you spawn here all the time. You should want to run through all this and get here and stuff like that. So if you guys don't have that unlocked, like I said, you can get one of your friends to help you out. It is it actually unlocks you permanently. As you can see, there's Pomone. He doesn't drop the weapon, but Pomone is like a normal stalker, and if you guys don't know what stalkers are, it's these weird needle things that shoot out people, and basically what they do is they turn invisible, they can be annoying, but it shouldn't be too hard to find them. And obviously Pomone is a lot bigger, he's a lot more bulkier and bigger than the others. So Timber is over there. I'm actually going to throw this down to get this guy.
Another sentry kill!
Okay, so Timber didn't drop the conference call, but obviously you can keep doing this until you get the right variants, the right prefixes, and the right stats for you. So basically what I want to do now is show you guys on how to... I accidentally completed the mission, which is kind of annoying. I accidentally completed it. But one thing you want to do, whilst you're also here, which could pay off a big time, is the you want to have the. Let me have a look here. You want to have the. You want to have doctor's orders. Now, you can get this in Sanctuary. You can get it from a person called Tannis in the Crimson Raiders HQ. At the start of the stream, that was her talking to the guy who was literally shouting, talk, stuff like that. So Tannis is going to be your person there. She should have it not too far into the game. What you want to do is you should have the... Oh, nice. You should have the weapon, the quest active, and what you don't want to do. Really hot in here. If you don't want to, what you want to do is you do not want to complete this. I mean, you can't really stop it unless you join a game like I did and someone else done it, but you do not want to complete this. So all you have to do is find slag experience, so things that looks like this that just lying around. There's normally one right here, like right there. That's the slag experiment. You don't want to pick them up. Some people normally pick 2 or 3 up and then just leave the 1 or 2 left. To be fair, it doesn't really make a difference, but like I said, you do not want to pick these up. They can stop the mission's probability of spawning these loot things, which I'm going to show you right now. So as you can see, these yellow containers that open up like a wardrobe can actually spawn a pretty decent shotgun for you guys, or any pink weapon you need that. So it's actually a pretty good weapon. Make sure you guys open those up. So okay, so here we go. So obviously you want the Doctor's Orders quest, and you're going to find yourself up to here. Obviously you can use the Natural Selection Annex to your advantage to get to the loot midgets, and all you want to do is run through this bit here. This bit does take a little bit of time, depending on what your weapons are. What you're going to have to do is just basically fight a load of enemies. You're going to have to do this unfortunately every single time. There's no way you can really skip around doing it. So if you're like me and you've got some fantastic weapons, just kill them all. It shouldn't take too long. But if you are struggling, maybe get one of your friends to help you out, and maybe give you a hand. Because it is a little bit hard, especially if you're by yourself. So if you have a friend out there who's willing to help you out, and maybe willing to get some loot themselves from the legendary loot midgets, that would be awesome for you guys. So obviously you just want to kill all these enemies. You'll know when you're finished because the gigantic robot badass loader will come out. These 2 doors over there will open, and that's when you'll know when you've completed this little section right here. So don't worry, I will show you what this looks like right now. As you can see, the doors are open. I just want to kill this guy. He might take a little bit of shooting to do. what I normally do is just probably, if you're Axton or any other player, put your ability here and just shoot him whilst he's focused on that. And you should be fine, you should be good to go. He does drop some pretty decent stuff sometimes, because pretty much most of the time he is a badass loader. And just to show you where you guys are, obviously if you start at the beginning, you can run all the way through this and get up to this point here, when there's this long bridge just going up this way like that, and there's obviously all these building parts right here. And obviously if you do have the natural selection annex, you can use that to make it a lot easier. That's what I prefer to use, because I'm not going to run through all this. All these enemies here, it shouldn't be too much of a pain. You can just kill them over and over again. Once again, make sure you have the Doctor's Orders quest from Tannis. I will show you who she is just in case after this. Just in case, if you guys don't know who she is. You've got again one of these chests right here, and obviously these little chests and all that can actually have a chance of spawning a loot midget as well. But with the Doctor's Orders quest not completed, remember you do not want to complete it. What you want us to do is just kill these guys. They're normally not much of a pain. I mean, these guys are not too bad because they can't really shoot you. But what you want to do is kill these guys. They're really annoying. That's towards the story. But what you want to do is get to this point here, and basically you literally follow the path all the way up to this point here, where you see this there's an enclosure to the left and one that says Skag up to the right. This you want to go towards this one that says Bloodwing, and make a right, and you turn into this tiny little room right here, and you're probably thinking, oh, this looks pretty good. So obviously this here does normally spawn some fantastic stuff for you. It could spawn anything you might want, anything better that you could use for your character. And obviously this here is, these 4 boxes are where your money's at. So like I said, whilst you have got the Jolene Manalo, hello, welcome to Borderlands The Handsome collection stream. But yeah, if you guys have got the quest active, I will show you where to get the quest after, do not worry. So yeah, once you've got the quest active, make sure you do not pick up the slag experiments. I just want to make sure you guys don't do that. And obviously these probably won't appear for me right now, but obviously when you have the quest active, the first box will not, well, sometimes have something in it, but these, for me, the last 3 boxes, these 3 here are fantastic. They always spawn a legendary loot midget or a legendary loot robot for you. It's a fantastic loot there, and obviously you can pretty much get any loot from them. You can get any legendaries from as soon as you start coming here and farming. You can actually get the Seraph weapons, which is the pink weapons, as soon as you get to a certain level, and obviously you can get the pearlescent baby blue weapons as soon as you get to a certain level as well. So those loot midgets are very crucial indeed. They help you out a lot, especially if you want to get better weapons. Just kill all these guys. For now, once you get to this point, once you get to this point, basically what you want to do is, you was in this little room here, you want to come out, you're going to go down this little room here. It shouldn't be too hard, it should be like this walkway with like no windows or anything like that. You want to jump down here in this enclosure full of these annoying stalkers, and basically what you want to do is just run through here, run around the corner. You want to go through this little tiny walkway, again, bridge, something like that, I don't know what it is. And basically what I'm going to be showing you, this is how to get the Skull Smasher sniper. So, the Skull Smasher is one of the best snipers in the game in my opinion. It has fantastic fire rate, because obviously it's a J, one does more damage, one does more fire rate and reload speed, etc, etc. But obviously this is how you're going to get this fantastic weapon. You can get this other ways, I believe, but this is the way how I managed to get my one in the Exploitation Preserve. As always, you can still use the natural selection annex to spawn a lot closer to this. So obviously you want to go around this little staircase, you want to run up here, and then through here is another open area just full of skags. You just want to run through them all, just kill them all. They shouldn't be too hard. There's going to be 1 or 2 badass skags, but if you've got good weapons it shouldn't be too hard. And yet again, you do have a little bit of a hard time defeating these enemies. Make sure you have off the starters, and of course make sure you maybe get a friend to help you out, because your friends might be wanting some of that juicy good loot as well. So what you want to do here is just kill all these guys. It's just annoying enemies. They don't really do much. As you can see, it's sort of badass right there. There we go. Just kill all these guys. And as you can see, eventually this door over there will open up with these 4 or 5 guys running out of you. Just kill them. I'm just going to showcase different weapons. This is...
That's right, start running!
So basically you want to get to this point here, just kill all these enemies. They're probably going to run after me anyway. But yeah, basically you want to run down this ramp, and you want to come over to this point here, and eventually you'll get to this door right here. I'll show you on the map. Basically you're going to go through here, and what this can do is there's only one fast travel station in this entire place, and that's right at the start. So if you do want to get back there, probably your best bet if you want to spawn here, so going all the way around to go back there again. So, and going through here could get you the Skull Smasher. So that's where I'm going to show you, guys, how to get the Skull Smasher. And once again, there's one of these good weapons here. Some fantastic damage weapons, pink weapons, legendary weapons, whatever. So yeah, you want to go past this little wait, what's that? What's it say? Experimentation greasy, yeah, I thought I said that. Yeah, you want to go to this part here, and there should be this area right here, full of cargo crates, full of crates, ship space for all of the animals and the creatures and stuff. As you can see, there's a load of them in here. There's a lot of enemies, and you just want to kill them. Again, maybe get one of your friends to help you out.
You're gonna bullet everybody, get the bullet!
In this, once again, you can get Iridium from it. If you guys don't know, Iridium is a very, very valuable source which can allow you to upgrade your gun space, well, ammo space, and your backpack space, to hold more items and pick up more items and stuff like that, which is very, very crucial. You do need to get Iridium. There's obviously different guides on Iridium on YouTube somewhere, so if you guys do want me to showcase some of them, make sure you let me know. And you want to get to this point here, it's another one.
Want some of this?
Shouldn't be too hard, and then once you get to this part here, it shouldn't be too hard to notice. I'll show you guys on the map right now. You get to this part. Obviously, this is where the skags were. You run through here, go for these little enemies, you run upstairs. You should come up to these 3 gigantic containers with slag inside them, aka the purple material, or purple goo or something like that. So this is where you want to go. This is actually, believe it or not, this is part of the story. This will happen to you throughout the story. You don't face the boss, but this boss that I'm going to be facing now is not the boss that you will be facing in the story. You will face a character in the story in this part right here. Obviously you can open up these chests here, get some ammo, blah blah blah. Facing all these enemies could get some good XP, and basically what you have to do, if you guys know, like I said, this is part of the story, and what you're going to have to do in the first part of in the actual part of the story, the boss is not going to drop the Skull Smasher. The first boss is actually called Bloodwing, and it's part of the story. And as you can see here, this is not Bloodwing. Bloodwing's like an eagle type of thing, and this is the son of Mothrak. Now, son of Mothrak's not too hard. I would recommend having at least maybe 1 or 2 people with you. It's kind of annoying to shoot. Doesn't always drop it, obviously. It's not guaranteed drop like some people. And yeah, so basically what you have to do is you're going to kill this guy in the right time at the right place at the right time. As you can see there, he did not drop the weapon. He actually did got Gruddy Barth or whatever like that, whatever that is. But yeah, it's gigantic green dude. You want to kill him over and over again, and obviously spawning from the Natural Selection Annex over and over again until you get the weapon. So obviously in here you can treat yourself to some good old loot, which can actually be beneficial for you. You can get some grenade mods, some stuff like that. And there we go. So that is basically, this is one of my favourite places to farm, especially if you want to get legendaries. Obviously defeating Mothrak in this location, this little arena bit right here. This is where Mothrak is. Down here is where the loot midgets spawn with the Doctor's Orders quest that you get from Tanis from in Sanctuary. I will show you how to get that now. And obviously over here is where you can find Timon and Pumbaa to get the 2 legendary weapon drops from them as well. I of course would show you them, but I don't have them on me right now. So we're going to go back here now. I'm going to go back to Sanctuary, and I'm going to show you who Tanis is and where to find the Doctor's Orders quest for you people to try and maybe get some good loot. Just Get out of here, stupid. Obviously, make sure you shoot these little gel sack kind of things hanging up on these mushrooms. They can actually spawn loot midgets, which is kind of beneficial. They could grant you an extra bonus. So might as well shoot them just in case you find that one loot midget, and it could give you a really, really good weapon. So just kill all these guys again. Obviously, use your gun in general.
You get a bullet! Everybody gets a bullet!
Another way, please. Right, so we're going to go back to Sanctuary now, and I'm going to show you guys. No way. I'm going to show you guys where to find Tannis and how to get the how to get the Doctor's Orders quest for the legendary loot midget farming guide in the exploitation reserve, which you will obviously unlock if you just keep doing story, and eventually you will get to the point where you have to go there to do the story, and basically yeah, you basically just go there constantly and all that. So basically once you come back here, obviously you spawn in this little part right here. You should see the gold crate right there. This is the golden key, well, skull key crate, which you can get some great weapons out of. Little customization bit right there as well, which you can customize your person as well. You can have a load of different heads and stuff. There's actually a lot of customizations. That's another thing. If you guys want me to showcase any specific customizations, please let me know. Okay, so once you get to this part here, you come out to this gigantic pillar, which is part of the story. Again, Sanctuary is huge within the story. You're gonna have to come back here a lot of the time. So you just make your way out this door, and simply you want to make your way over to the right. And as you can see, Sanctuary City Archives. Fight back, join the resistance. So this is the building that you want to be going in here. And basically there's little two vending machines, and normally this guy's just standing here all the time. Basically open up the door, Crimson Raiders HQ. And during the story you will get you will help me, and I will get what's it called? You will get introduced to Tannis, but this is Tannis. She's wearing some goggles on her head. She's wearing some sort of like long coat or something like that in a red kind of colour. This is her place. Obviously upstairs is where Roland, Lilith, Brick and Mordecai are, to do with the main storyline. But you come to her and you should find the quest once again, which is called Doctor's Orders. Like I said, I would showcase doing the quest, but obviously I've already done it. So she should have a quest called Doctor's Orders. Once you have that, go to the Exploitation Preserve and do exactly the same thing I literally just did. And if you don't find my guide useful, that's fine. I was just showcasing what you guys might want to see. So that is going to be it for today's first Borderlands Legendary Farming Guide. Legendary Streaming Guide to show you guys where to get free weapons. Today we managed to show you how to get the Infinity Pistol from Dr. Zed's quest. You can get the Skull Smasher, which is from the story, or basically after the storyline of going to the Exploitation Preserve. And of course, you can get any legendary weapons and stuff, including the Conference Call and the specific grenade or whatever Pomone drops from Exploitation Preserve as well. So there's a lot of legendaries in this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. And as always, make sure you give it a big fat thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Make sure you let me know if you want to see more Borderlands 2 or Borderlands pre-sequel, or in Borderlands Handsome Collection in general. Farming guides. I can do it on the DLCs as well. I can show you all the weapons and stuff, which will be a first timer for me. Next episode we're going to be going to the Dust with the Bane. It is going to be a very fun episode. This quest right here, I'll be showing you how to get a fantastic, pretty decent assault rifle in my opinion. I use it a little bit. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I've now gone down, but that's going to be it for today's stream, guys. Make sure you subscribe around if you're new, and thank you all for watching. Mwah.